ബബിലോണ. ഇത് ഓൺലി 3% ഇപ്പം എക്സ്കവേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ. എന്നിട്ട് ഈ പോർഷൻസാണ് റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്തത്. ഒരുപാട് ഏരിയ റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത പോർഷൻസ് ഇതാണ്. ഇനി ഒരുപാട് ഏരിയ എക്സ്കവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട്. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Which part of China you're from? ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, പുതിയൊരു വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഉള്ളത് ബാബിലോണിലാണ്. ബാബിലോൺ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരുപാട് പഴക്കമേറിയ ഒരു സംഭവമാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ ഫുൾ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇവരോട് തന്നെ ചോദിച്ച് മനസ്സിലാക്കാം. എനിക്കിതിനെപ്പറ്റി കൂടുതൽ അറിയില്ല. ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് ഗൈഡുണ്ട്, അവർ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്തു തരും എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്നുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ബാബിലോണ എക്സ്പ്ലോർ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ,
So, welcome to Babylon. We're currently sort of at the heart of Babylon itself. This is a recreation of the Ishtar date. This is not the original. This is just a recreation that was made for a reception, you can say, of the ancient site. Inside, once we get in, it's all like new buildings, but the real ancient site is more inside. Though, if you were to look behind you, all of this area is part of the ancient site.
Okay.
The area of Babylon is about 10,000 square kilometers.
10,000?
Yes. So basically 10 million meters squared is the perimeter of all the area around what is the walled city-state of Babylon.
Okay.
The things that are excavated of Babylon is only about 3%. The place that we're currently going to see from onwards right now, they're all what has remained from 600 BC specifically, from the time, and it was built at the time of Nebuchadnezzar II. Okay. There are multiple layers to the city, and from multiple kings and reigns, you can say, as they would say, dynasties. But this city is Nebuchadnezzar's the second city. This is the map of old Babylonia.
Okay.
Specifically at the time of 600 BC. This is in Arabic, it's written in 600 BC. Over here, Nebuchadnezzar II, as I said.
Okay.
During the time of the king Nebuchadnezzar II. Why do they specifically say that? Because Babylon itself is very much older. It dates back to the 2nd millennium BC.
2nd millennium BC, okay.
So just to give you a perspective, Islam for us is as old as the first Babylonian king to Nebuchadnezzar. So we're currently right now at number 18.
Okay.
This is where we're standing currently.
Oh.
Number 19, if you were to see, do you see this? This is just the outside wall, the outskirts wall of the city.
Okay.
We were able, like when we were driving very fast, I don't know if you noticed or not, to the right was the wall of the ancient city. Number 17 is actually the Roman theater. That is, if you were to stand on over there, see over there, we can see actually this theater that was built in the Roman times by Alexander the Great. Yes, Alexander the Great came to here, and it is the supposed place of his death. He died in the palaces specifically. We're going to see exactly where he did. He used Alexander the Great, while he was in management, you can say, he used the bricks of the Tower of Babylon to build the amphitheater.
Okay.
Tower of Babylon is the ziggurat of the city. A ziggurat, right now nothing remains of it, only the foundations.
Right now nothing.
Only the foundations and hills over there. But Tower of Babylon, it's the ziggurat. What is the ziggurat? A ziggurat is basically like the temple of a city, specifically in the Mesopotamian cities. It is like, it is dedicated for one god usually, and this god can change within times. For example, this one specifically at the end of the time of Nebuchadnezzar was dedicated for the god Marduk. I think you've heard the name maybe. Marduk is very much known in the theological aspects, or the Mesopotamian gods of family.
Okay.
And all of the Mesopotamian cities had ziggurats in the middle of them, but the Tower of Babylon was very much known at the time. Another thing to mention is also Babylon is very known for the Hanging Gardens, number 7. This is not where they are. Actually, an expedition by Germany in the past century was able to detect that this is just storage rooms.
Okay.
They think that it could be number 4,
Yes.
all around this area, which I'll designate where, but until now it's not excavated. Again, only 3% of the city is excavated.
Only 3%.
Only 3%.
Oh.
Our tour today will take us from number 18 to number 23, Possession Street, to the main place of the Ishtar Gate that is currently in the Birmingham Museum, and then we'll head to 12, and the Lion of Babylon number 11, then 10, which is the Southern Palace, 9, and sorry, the Northern Palace I meant, and then the Southern Palace, which is where the place of the Alexander the Great died, heading back to number 8, and heading back to number 18, which way we are.
Okay.
All of this area is unexcavated.
Oh. Thanks.
Not to mention, all of the outside perimeter is also not excavated. You may now ask, where did the kings that were before Nebuchadnezzar, where were the city? Well, 10 meters below us.
10 meter below us.
They built over on top. Hammurabi, have you heard the name?
No.
Hammurabi is a very important king to Babylon. He is the king, and even like to history in general, he's thought to be the first king to actually give an inclusive code of law. Not the first one was in Ur-Nammu in Ur, but Hammurabi created one code of law of 280 something laws.
Oh.
That is currently in the Louvre Museum.
280 laws.
So yeah.
Okay.
It was found in Persia because the Persians took the Hammurabi script, code of law, when they invaded.
Yeah.
The city was destroyed by Cyrus the Great.
Oh, destroyed.
Yes.
Okay. What about this?
This is a map of the world, and in the middle, number 26, is what they thought to be Babylon. They're the center.
This is map of the
World.
world.
Yes. Number 26 is what they thought to be the center, which is that. 27, Bobby. Sorry, 27.
How could be this world?
Number 26, sorry, is the Euphrates I meant. The mountains, if you were to look right now onto the map, you were to see the mountains closer to where we are right now, like over there. And these are the mountains you can say with the Syria.
Syria.
Mountains with Turkey, mountains with Iran. There are supposed to be some mountains here that are closer to the south of Iraq. And yeah, like generally like that. There is also the ocean. It's a very, very small rendition of how they like. It's an interesting way to see how they viewed the world back then in their eyes.
Ocean, religious, 6.
There's the Great Wall, number 8.
Great Wall, number 8. Mountain City. 2021.
This is a map of some of the important sites you can see that are scattered around Iraq.
Okay.
Eridu, they're supposed to be here. Uruk. And they're
Uruk,
supposed to be
yes.
here. The marshes,
Nasr.
the ones that you get very close to. The Basra, old houses. Kut, which holds one of the old minarets in a mosque. Babylon, right now. Karbala, we've been. Najaf, we've been. Ecowheelers Fortress, which is to the desert in Karbala. Not really, like it's very far away, sadly. We were not able to do it. The Ziggurat of Agarguf or Durgur Gizalu on the outskirts of Baghdad. Kisra Ctesiphon, also on the outskirts of Baghdad, the capital of the Persians. This is just the capital of the Kishis, which are just there. You can say extension to the Babylonian civilization, but not really. Samarra, which has the minaret, the Malwiya, and Hatra. Nineveh, which is basically the Assyrian capital at one time, and now we're getting to the Hawk and Ahmadiyya specifically. Ahmadiyya is like an Abbasid bridge. The fortress of Erbil, the fortress of Kirkuk, and the Shanidar cave, which holds the
Suleimani.
yes. Sumerian, what? Babylonian.
Babylonian.
Beautiful. Cuneiform. The lettering is called cuneiform. The specific language is Babylonian. There's multiple ones: Akkadian, Sumerian, well, Old Sumeria too, and yeah. It's very, very much destroyed, you can say. But keep this image in your mind. I'll show you where this used to be. Okay. As you can see, he has his tail up,
Yes.
mouth up, so mouth open.
Not open? Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, it's open.
But anyways, just out of hay, out of how can I say it? Attentiveness.
Okay.
He's ready for any fight that might happen. But in some other places, it would be tailed down, mouth closed, out of respect. King is coming. This is the old one. This is the new one. The old one is basically like tar that has been mixed with tiles. And precision street, like it's basically a street that they hold the activities in.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
Like festivals.
Okay.
And like when the king comes in, this is where they would greet him.
Okay. I understand.
The king would be walking on this middle part,
Okay.
and then you would have these parts that you were just to look and see and observe.
But that time the black hairline stone white.
Oh, stone was
White,
white.
white for peace. Red granite, red carved now. Lava.
ഇതിൻ്റെ ഓൺലി 3% മാത്രമേ ഡിസ്കവർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ, ബാക്കിയുള്ളതൊന്നും കണ്ടെടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. സദേൺ പാലസ്.
Southern Palace.
Southern Palace. Southern Palace is much further away. We go back to the car and get into another place.
Okay.
Inside 600 rooms.
600
Rooms.
rooms.
For priest, ministry, government. The building like the labyrinth.
Oh, 600. Why the gates are not straight?
For the voice. Echo.
Okay.
Reflection the voice.
ഇതിൻ്റെ ഗേറ്റ് ഒന്നും സ്ട്രെയിറ്റ് ലൈനിലല്ല, ഇതിങ്ങനെ ഒരു കേവ് ആയിട്ടാണ്.
Sorry. This is original.
ഒറിജിനൽ
Original. This is new.
ഇത് ഒറിജിനലാണ്. ഇത് ബാക്കി അവർ ന്യൂ കൺസ്ട്രക്ട് ചെയ്തതാണ് ഇതൊക്കെ.
Look at this.
Saddam's house.
At the time of the great winner Saddam Hussein, the president of the republic, the protector of the Iraq, and the renewer of its renaissance, the city of Babylon was rebuilt in the second stage at the year of 1991 AD for the palace of Nebuchadnezzar II at 500 to 600 BC.
ഇതാ പഴയ സംഭവം കേട്ടോ, ബാക്കിയുള്ളതൊക്കെ റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്താ. കുറഞ്ഞ ഏരിയ ഉള്ളൂ, ബാക്കിയൊക്കെ റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത്. Alaikum assalam. Your good name?
Ali?
Ali, from China.
Yes, China. Which city are you from?
I'm from Kerala,
Kerala.
India, Kerala.
Where is it? I don't know. Sorry.
South part, down part. It's
Near the sea?
yeah, near the sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. How many days will you be here?
1 week.
1 week.
Yes.
Okay.
First,
Actually,
I come from Iran to Basra.
Iran to Basra. Actually, I'm going to Iran.
You plan go to Iran? Oh,
I'm traveling
wow, very
from
nice.
India to London by bicycle.
Wow. Very good. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little dirty. Yeah, it's it may be no problem for you. You use tent?
Yes, I have used. I'm
You use
using
tent or
tent. Yes.
hotel?
Yeah.
Tent?
I'm using tent on the road.
Yeah.
How is Iran and this?
Iran?
Yeah.
Iran is a little dangerous. Be careful. Be careful your phone.
Oh.
Motorcycle. Yes, my phone, my money all was robbed in Iran.
Which part of Iran?
Abadan and Tehran and Isfahan. A little danger. Be careful.
Oh,
Motorcycle.
thanks
If
for
you
your...
do this in Iran, I promise you, your phone was lost.
Oh my God. Thanks
Motorcycle
for...
and maybe submariner.
Thanks for your kind information.
Careful.
Actually, that's why I'm always keeping it like this.
No, it's not work.
It's not work?
Because it's not hard enough. Maybe you need this
you...
I think not enough.
Oh.
行，bike
到伦敦。
哇哦，会，you
Yeah.
哦，great amazing。
Thank you. Which part of China you're from?
I'm from Shandong, you know? Shandong.
Shandong.
I'm
Near
from
Korea.
Yeah?
They are from Sichuan. You know
I'm
Sichuan?
from Guangzhou.
Gancho. Okay. Anyway, nice to meet you. This dress Chinese or just... Yeah, okay.
This is from Iraq.
Iraq, yeah, no. ഞാൻ ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഒന്നും കട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ പോകുന്ന വഴികളും ഒക്കെ ഞാൻ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. കാരണം ഇവിടെ വന്നൊരു ഫീല് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്. കട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്കത് കറക്റ്റ് അങ്ങോട്ട് മനസ്സിലാവില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒന്നും കട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ നടക്കുന്ന വഴികളും മൊത്തം ഞാൻ റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് കാണിക്കുന്നത്. യെസ്, കം.
The throne of Babylon. This is where Alexander the Great died. Supposedly.
Here?
Yes. Exactly. All of this was up. Right now, of course, it's reconstructed. The original one, sort of like the same, you can say, outline, but of course, it had much more decorations.
I
All
think...
of the walls had golden palm trees.
Okay.
On it, depictions of golden palm trees, and of course, wooden. I mean blue. But what I meant by wooden is the roof. The roof was wooden, and it used cedar wood that they got here by boats from on the Euphrates from Lebanon or Syria.
This part is old one, right?
This part is old one, yes. You can see it very well, actually. The old part of the new part. Another thing to mention is, let me show you the evidence.
Oh, this is the place?
Yes, this is the place where Alexander died.
Alexander the Great died in this place. Okay. This is a poetry, right?
Huh?
This is...
This is a poetry, but at the same time,
But how can... it's...
basically saying the mountains and this is very like not one to one, of course. Not to mention like this is cuneiform that has been written for more than 2,500 years. The language is completely forgotten. But what I heard it is basically from our archaeologist friend over here is the mountains and the sky have opened up for our king that is here.
ഓക്കെ, ഇതൊരു കവിത എഴുതി വെച്ചതാണ് അന്നത്തെ കല്ലിൽ. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോൾ അത് വായിക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ല. അതൊരു മൗണ്ടൈൻ്റെയും സ്കൈനെ കുറിച്ചൊക്കെ ഉള്ള ഒരു കവിതയാണ്. ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ ഇവിടെ പഠിക്കാനാണെങ്കിൽ. Nice.
Of course, I told you about these rooms.
Okay.
These rooms are basically, well, a maze, but at the same time, not really. Serve two functions as office buildings for the main palaces, you can say. People that were employed for the government or the empire back then, the Babylonian Empire, were working in these areas. This is a well.
Well.
Yeah, well.
Well,
What divine well here?
By the way. Over. See that one? Saddam
Yeah.
Palace.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
هاي الماتت قل لكم اكثر من 20 بير هنا.
ഇത് കിണറാണ് കേട്ടോ, വെല്ലാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഇല്ല.
دم وين ودم اخرجهم.
മോയ
Before 20 meters.
Yes.
20 meters.
About 20 wells also, and also storage places for food, in case the city would be surrounded. As defense, if the enemy were able to get in, the second palace would have more time because everyone would get dispersed, and not to mention a few defensive techniques. Like if you were to come in,
Actually this defense techniques. Oh.
so yeah.
Okay.
See this one? This one is the same white marble that was used on the main over there. Very straight.
20 oil and storage. The enemies use the city to have water and food inside.
ഓ ഫുഡും വെള്ളമൊക്കെ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പോയി നോക്കാം.
شوفوا الهواء اللي هنا بيضرب. الريحة كلها ما خبا فيش قبل ولا
Wow, it's dark.
Careful, there's all mud. So yeah.
All mud. Yeah, okay.
Another thing, the smell is because of bats. Poop.
Okay. So can I?
Yeah, you can go in, but just be careful because there's a lot of mud. It has rained here and water seeps into this area.
Oh,
Good God, it's so cool.
it's this is to storage food and water.
Yes. Storage for food.
വെള്ളവും ഫുഡൊക്കെ സൂക്ഷിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള അറകളാണ്. Not enough. ഇതിനുള്ളിലൊരു വൃത്തികെട്ട മണമുണ്ട്. ഒരു പഴയ പൂപ്പ് പിടിച്ച മണം. അത് ഇതിനുള്ളിൽ വെള്ളമൊക്കെ വന്ന് കിടന്നിട്ടെ ഒരു പഴയ മണം. അത് എങ്ങനെയാ പറഞ്ഞ് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഒരു പഴയ മണം. ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ലേക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ. പാമ്പൊന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ലേക്ക്. സ്മെല്ല് ഹൊറിബിൾ ആട്ടോ. നല്ല ഹൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. കാണുന്നുണ്ടോന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. നല്ല ഹൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്.
What's up, bro?
1 second. Oh, the smell is horrible.
Yeah, it's so good.
How many rooms?
ايش قد كم غرفة؟
14 സ്റ്റോറേജ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇതുപോലെ ഇതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലൊരു തണുപ്പ് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഐ ക്യാൻ ഫീൽ കൂൾ ഇൻസൈഡ്. വൃത്തിയുടെ മണം. എനിക്ക് എന്നോട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് കയറുമ്പോഴേ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് നല്ല മണം ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. നമുക്ക് 40 മിനിറ്റ്സ് കൂടെ ഉള്ളൂ സൺസെറ്റിന്. നോമ്പ് തുറക്കണം. ഇതും ഒരു സ്റ്റെപ്പ്. നമ്മൾ ആ വഴിക്കാണ് വന്നത്. സ്റ്റോറേജ് ഇതാളെ കൺഫ്യൂഷനാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയത്. യുദ്ധത്തിൻ്റെ സമയത്ത് അവർക്ക് പാലസിൻ്റെ അടുത്തെത്തി എത്തുമ്പോഴേക്ക് കുറച്ച് സമയം കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഫുൾ കൺഫ്യൂഷനാക്കുന്ന രീതിയിലാണ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കി.
It's all clay that dripped from these, but then was reformed because of the rain.
Yeah.
Stamps for the king.
സ്റ്റാമ്പ്.
The king.
കിങ്ങിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാമ്പാണിത്.
هذا الطين شوف قبل ما تيجي في اعلانات من بس يصير لي الجمعة اليوم يصير هيك طبق طبق كبير قطعتين فيه هذا احنا نحطوا له مي شو هسه شلون
ഇതൊക്കെ പഴയതാണ്. ഇത് റീകൺസ്ട്രക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. ഓൺലി ആ ഏരിയ മാത്രമേ കൺസ്ട്രക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
friend look tar using material tar
മെറ്റീരിയൽ ഥാർ.
asphalt yes
ഓ ദാറ്റ് ടൈം.
tar yes
Only 3%. Babylon is big.
yes
Oh.
10 million square meter
10 million square meter.
for the capital
Oh,
it is covered in this
only.
between bamboo. You know bamboo? Read math.
So to add more structural integrity, every 5 layers of bricks, we would add this layer.
Okay.
So yeah.
bamboo.
هذا نمل هنا يعني مطاق ثاني ثالث مطر. هنا هذا ذاك لقيت هنا شوفه.
Yes. Wow. Be very careful. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ താഴെ മുഖം കുത്തി വീഴും.
All this before underground. This is the found North Palace 2002.
2002.
Yes, and behind the found 1899.
ഇതൊക്കെ ഭൂമിൻ്റെ അടിയിലായിരുന്നു. ഇതൊക്കെ കുഴിച്ച് പുറത്തെടുത്തതാണ്.
But cannot 2000 continue for the digging because the America and the war here.
Okay. Oh, here security camera and everything is there.
137 camera.
137 ക്യാമറ അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ക്യാമറാസ്.
All of this to the left. This is the Lion of Babylon.
Lion of Babylon.
So
You
they-
told me, yeah, there open mouth, here closed mouth, right?
This is part of the northern palace of Babylonia, and the northern palace was more of a, how can I say it, a museum to the king Nebuchadnezzar specifically. And this was most likely also in the museum. A museum of what? Gifts, belongings, things that he treasured.
Okay.
This depicts a lion on top of a man. This man is supposed to be all of humanity, and the lion is Babylon or the kingdom of Babylonia itself.
Okay, man under the lion.
Babylon is above all. The stone that they used here is called basalt. It's actually volcanic rock. We don't really have any volcanoes around here, so this is most likely given as a gift from somewhere else.
والجو كان هيك. هذا يختلف عن المواقع. بعد but this north.
This is north?
Of the concession
this.
street.
Okay.
The name is Por Shapo.
For Shapo.
Por Shapo.
Called the Temple of Ninmah. Ninmah is the temple of the Great Lady. It's one of the temples, one of the many temples that were here actually.
Temple of Main Lady.
Yes.
It's not open. ഇവിടെ കുറേ ടെമ്പിൾസ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതിൽ മെയിൻ ലേഡിയുടെ ടെമ്പിളാണിത്. ടെമ്പിൾ ഓഫ് മെയിൻ ലേഡി.
My friend, this is Stargate, this is our gate. And it shows this is closed, but open for you and for me.
Okay, this
For the
is.
people restorations.
Thank you so much.
تحتاج إلى توضيح وأنت بعد.
لا لا سهل علينا.
Drawing energy to the.
Alright.
Yeah.
Welcome to the original place of the Ishtar Gate.
Stargate.
This is basically, well, sorry. You see this? This is where the Ishtar Gate currently is. And the Birmingham used to be placed on top. Okay?
Okay.
Now, this place is very, very sacred. It's basically the gate into the palace, the gate into, well, it's actually even called the Gate of God.
Beautiful.
Ishtar is one of the main gods. It's actually, she's the goddess of love and war. Another thing to mention is, all of this is original. All
Original.
of it. Including these parts. This is the god, well, this is the depiction of the god Marduk, called Meshchosha.
Okay.
And that over there is the god Adad.
God added.
Yes. Marduk is the god of, sorry. Marduk is the god of fertility. And
Okay.
Adad is the god of thunder.
Thunder.
Yes.
Okay.
Another thing to mention is, look at the gods just closely. The body is made of the body of a fish. The hind legs are of an eagle. The front legs are of a lion. The main face is of a serpent. The tail is of a snake.
Yeah.
And has a little needle of a scorpion. They loved using complex creatures to depict their
Yeah,
gods.
this leg is, see, backside leg, yeah.
And you can see the adad, which is basically an oxed horse, an ox with a horse combined together to
Okay.
create this complex god. I want to show you the originals over here.
ഇതെല്ലാം ഒറിജിനൽ കേട്ടോ.
Over. This is original. Yes, I'm holding it in my hand. This is a footstep of a lion. Sorry, a dog. I mean, a dog. And this is a stamp, basically saying that this was built at the time of.
Can I hold it?
Yes, of the time of Nebuchadnezzar for the gate, and this is the gate of God.
Okay. Wow.
خلي نكمل بالثواني. Come over.
It's very important part.
Is right over here too. So that stamp is placed on the outside and also on the inside. Even if we were to look into some of the bricks, you would have the stamp into it.
Oh, inside also.
Yes, this is all not hollow, by the way. Of course, all built from the inside out.
Okay. അപ്പോൾ നടന്ന് ഒരു വൈക്കായി, കാരണം ഒരുപാട് നടക്കാനുണ്ട്. ഓൺലി 3% മാത്രമേ ഇതിൽ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഇനി ഒരുപാട്, ഇത് വലിയൊരു ഏരിയ ആണ്, അപ്പോൾ അതൊന്നും എക്സ്കവേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. എനിക്ക് ഒരുപാട് ഇഷ്ടമായി. വളരെ ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഒരുപാട് വർഷം പഴക്കമുള്ള ഹിസ്റ്ററി തൊട്ടടുത്ത് നേരിട്ട് കാണുക, തൊട്ട് നോക്കാൻ പറ്റുക എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോൾ വല്ലാത്തൊരു ഫീലാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്ന് ഞാൻ സ്ഥിരം വീഡിയോയിൽ പറയാറുണ്ട്. പുതിയ ആളുകൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഒന്നുകൂടി പറയാം. ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ആദ്യമായിട്ട് കാണുന്നവരാണെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ബട്ടൺ, കൂടെയുള്ള ബെല്ലൈക്കൺ. നമ്മൾ പോകുന്നത് സദ്ദാം പാലസിലേക്കാണ്. അതും വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. ഇതാണ് സദ്ദാം പാലസ്. നമ്മൾ ഇതിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ വന്നത്, ഇവിടുന്ന് സൺസെറ്റ് കാണാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ വന്നത്. വാവ്, സൂപ്പർ. നമുക്കധികം സമയമില്ല, വളരെ കുറഞ്ഞ സമയമുള്ളൂ. സൺസെറ്റ് ഇപ്പോൾ ആവും. Wow, beautiful. It's so beautiful. Wow. Amazing.
Currently, we're one of the presidential palaces during the Saddam regime, specifically. This place was built during his time in the 1990s, in the middle of the sanctions, just so you know. We had almost everything sanctioned from us at the time. Another thing to mention, if you were to get closer, come on, closer.
Yes. Nice.
See this? This is Sad in Arabic, and this is Ha. Saddam Hussein. His initials
Saddam Hussein.
written all over this.
Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein.
See, like the
Yeah. There's an echo.
This is all for this. For this.
Oh.
The throne.
Wow. നല്ല കിട്ടില്ലൻ സൺസെറ്റ്, അടിപൊളി സൺസെറ്റ് കിട്ടി. കറക്റ്റ് ടൈമാണ്. വി ആർ ഓൺ ടൈം. ഒരു 2 മിനിറ്റ് വൈകിയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ മിസ്സായണേ. കറക്റ്റാണ്. വി ആർ ഓൺ ടൈം. ദ സൺസെറ്റ് അതിൻ്റെ പുറകിലിങ്ങനെ താന്ന് പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞു. യെസ്, കഴിഞ്ഞു. സൺസെറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Done.
Yes, finish. Bye.
Goodbye. 3 floors. Specifically. This is of course the ground floor, first floor, and then of course the rooftop. Another thing to mention is if we were to go in, over closer, the thing that is most preserved is the rooftops. It's done specifically designed to be handmade by all Iraqis. All of the people that worked on this were Iraqis. You know, that makes it supposed
Iraqis are very artistic.
yes. Of course, more of SHs. SH.
Yeah. സദ്ദാം ഹുസൈൻ. എല്ലായിടത്തും സദ്ദാം ഹുസൈൻ എന്നുള്ളത് കാണാൻ പറ്റും. Is this swimming pool?
Of course. Should have one.
ഇത് സദ്ദാം പാലസിലെ സ്വിമ്മിംഗ് പൂളാണ് കേട്ടോ.
And of course, there are the murals.
അവശിഷ്ടങ്ങൾ ഇങ്ങനെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് നോക്കിയാൽ നമുക്ക് ബാബിലോണ കാണാൻ പറ്റും. ഇത് സ്വിമ്മിംഗ് പൂളാണ്. ഇപ്പം കുറേ വേസ്റ്റ് വാട്ടറും കുറേ കുപ്പികളൊക്കെയാണ് കാണുന്നത്. ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാലേ എനിക്കിതിലൂടെ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ എന്തൊക്കെയോ ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നു. സദ്ദാം ഫേസ്. അവിടെ സദ്ദാമിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഫേസ് കാണാൻ പറ്റും. അവിടെ സദ്ദാം ഹുസൈൻ. ഇവിടെ മൊത്തം എഴുതി നാറ്റിച്ചിട്ട് എന്തൊക്കെ എഴുതിയെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഒക്കെ നാശാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ട്. വേറൊരു ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ വ്യൂ കാണിച്ചു തരാം. ഇതാണ് ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ വ്യൂ. Wow.
So, this is the ancient city of Babylon. We went over there from the blue gate and into it, and then the main palace is in the maze. The three walls over here, and then we headed through the northern palace. Over there is the Lion of Babylon. We cannot really see it; it's just like beside it.
Yeah.
And then from it to the procession street back, the place of the Ishtar gate and where it is, just right up
Yes,
there.
Ishtar
And then
gate.
we headed back to the main Ishtar gate, and then we came down. Some things to mention is, first thing, the Babylon Tower, the main Babylon Tower is. Do you see those tree lines over there, like the palm trees?
Yeah.
That is where Babylon Tower is. Nothing ways of it.
Lot of place to explore.
Yes, that is the Roman theater that I told you about.
Yeah, Roman theater.
Yes. And one thing to mention,
The Roman
presumable place of the Hanging Gardens is this one,
Hanging garden.
but they're not sure. Excavations needed.
Excavation
city,
needed.
like the-
Still excavating or
No, like
Stopped.
Well, bit and bit. There are some excavation missions that are going on, but not necessarily only in Babylon. Iraq is a treasure, like it's a mine, but it's filled with treasures. So, another thing to mention is the ancient city of Babylon. See that mound? You see there is a small building before it?
yeah.
That's the outside wall. And this outside wall takes all through there. 10 million meters square.
10 million meters square. Actually, this is Babylon. ഇത് ഓൺലി 3% ഇപ്പം എക്സ്കവേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ. എന്നിട്ട് ഈ പോർഷൻസാണ് റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്തത്. ഒരുപാട് ഏരിയ റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. റീബിൽഡ് ചെയ്ത പോർഷൻസ് ഇതാണ്. ഇനി ഒരുപാട് ഏരിയ എക്സ്കവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെയോ ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇറ്റ്സ് റിയലി അമേസിങ്. ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഞാൻ തിരിച്ച് പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. പോകുന്ന വഴിക്ക് നമ്മൾ നോമ്പ് തുറക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒന്നും കഴിച്ചില്ല. അപ്പോൾ കഴിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഒരു റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റ് കയറിയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ, അറ്റാക്ക്. വാ